It is not today that they have always been playing politics with your security. But some of you chose to continue to defend them. You think you are doing anybody? Do you think you are doing me? Some of you came onto Mayegun's Diary Political with, well, that's your next president. There's nothing you can do about it. You can Photoshop him. You can do this and that. Do you think you are doing me? You're not doing me. There are people like you who said the same thing to me in 2014, 2015. But today, Nko, do you think you are doing anybody? Tiffany is going to be this, you are doing yourselves. Among those people there, there were those who are actually supporters of APC, Egbekegbe. There is one weary. Even to up till 2 weeks ago, he was still on social media, threatening Igbos, threatening Southerners, saying all manner of horrible things simply because of his northern, what do they call him? Touch of madness that makes him feel like he's a first-class citizen in a poor country. He was bragging. If you give Peter Obi if Peter Obi become president of Nigeria, that's the end of Nigeria. We must make sure that Igbos don't become anything again in Nigeria. The Igbo, Ashe Olori Buruku, this Olori Buruku's brother, this guy's brother is among the people kidnapped, being beaten that day. Then the video came out, and this guy started, Baba Buhari, you have really failed us. I saw my brother who went to Abuja to go and do the verification of his NYSC call-up letter, blah, 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 blah. On his way back, the terrorist, I saw my brother being beaten by terrorists. Olofo. Maybe the Igbos are the ones who now took your brother, since they are the people they told you are the ones you must be careful of. Oh, if they should ever get power, your life don't finish as Northerners, Abi. Is that not what they told you? You are worried about people who are not worried about you. Your criminal leaders abandoned you. But because he never touched you, you are still out there. You dey get muzzle. You dey get muzzle for shoulder. Yeah, we'll show you. Mayegun, you will see. Now you're weary. Me see. Now today they see. Don't be today they see. Your soldier. Now if you call soldier no go answer you, because they don't feel go run. Say they won't rescue you from people who won't kidnap you. Only for them to end up in the hand of kidnappers. Who go pay? Now you are on your own. That's what Mayegun is telling you. Make your choices. You are responsible for your choices. Do you think you are doing me? Go for your Kolu, go for your Atifku, go for your one Nigeria. Nigeria knows how to deal with you. When it deals with you, right, there is a different way you will scream. That screaming is different. Take for instance, person will calm down, they talk like this. Free our people! Free our people! You cannot abandon our people! Free our Mhm. You cannot calm down. You can't. But they are telling you to because he never touch you. He go touch you. Something we're using our time. It will touch everyone. But the earlier you know, the better. Not just for yourself, but for everyone. So, Shemio, you are not doing me. Make your choice and be ready to live with those choices. Imagine a country where universities are currently under lock and key. 90% of universities in Nigeria are currently under lock and keys. Why? Because Nigeria cannot afford to fulfill their financial obligation to the ASU, they call them, the university staff. They couldn't pay them the peanuts that they earn because Nigeria is broke, always broke. APC, Egbekegbe said they were coming to revive Nigeria. You remember that was the Zobo they sold. We are coming to revive education. They even told you education was going to be free to university level. How many of you even remember that anymore? That education was supposed to be free from primary school to university in the entire Nigeria under APC. Do you still remember that? How many of you remember that you are supposed to be collecting the salary equivalent of your qualification since APC came to power? How many of you remember that promise? I'm reminding you, you are a graduate, Abi. If you don't have a job right now, let's say you graduated as a civil engineer, okay? And in the market, if you have to pick up, a job that is civil engineering related, maybe your salary should start from 500,000 naira, but you don't have any job right now. Pastor Ruga told you that once you graduate, before you find a job for a whole year, you are going to be collecting job seeker allowance that is equivalent to the salary you are supposed to be collecting if you are working. Should be many of you sold the lies. Abi, you don't forget. Among many other lies, Abi, move forget them. Well, they didn't tell you then that they were also going to beat the record of PDP, people destroy people, of locking your schools at will, when even if they hold all, Nigerian politicians are the place, they are the only people who they hold all workers, yeah. But no matter how broke Nigeria is, they never hold any political office holder, including councillor. They know they hold them. Have you ever asked yourself why? Where did they get money to pay them? Because they have to take care of themselves, not you. Anyway, under PDP, you can go and verify you. Okay, under PDP ruled Nigeria or ruined Nigeria for 16 years. Throughout that 16 years, schools were shut down for 28 months in total. 28. Which means if you calculate where they strike for 3 months, 6 months, 11 months, 4 months, 2 months, and if you add everything together for 16 years, is about 28 months. Do you know how many times that they have locked your schools in the last 7 years alone? Do you know it? Because if you are a student, or if you are not a student, I mean, no, now you may be a parent or you may have a sibling that is a student. Abi, they have locked the schools in Nigeria, universities, so polytechnics, so schools in Nigeria. They have shut them down on strike for over 63 months. 63 months. 12 months make 1 year. 24 months makes it 2 years, Abi. 36 months makes it 3 years, Abi. Then after that, 48 months makes it 4 years, Abi. 60 months makes it 5 years. That means out of 7 years, they have shut down your schools under APC, Egbekegbe, one time or another for 64 months. Go and verify that. Now, this is a new one that is ongoing. 6 months right now, 6 months is the current one. But you know what? They don't have money to pay anyone. Everyone is, but in APC, Egbekegbe, they are still campaigning to win election. Yeah, who else can do it? Now only us can save your life. You should be grateful to us. So on the streets, today, their NLC decided to join. NLC decided to join in solidarity with the ASU. But there are some statements made that I actually wanted to share with you, okay? The first one, let's go to the streets. What happened across Nigeria today concerning the closure of schools, and as it is right now, there is no sign. It go be like say all of una go contribute money for your lecturers to open the school so that you can sit for your exams. Is that a sign of a country that care about your future? When people talk about future, is that the future that they are talking about? Really?
Oh, TV Larry. I got to give you my number. Make you send to me. Okay. Please, I would like to speak with you later. I've not achieved anything. I've been standing 1 hour at the gate here before I
This is the front gate of Federal Government Girls College, Kwali, where the parents are evacuating their children following threat by bandits.
This one that you are covering us, what is the problem? Sorry, Daily Times.
We will be bringing it out. We will be bringing it out. Okay. Go and drop us here. Tell people that I'm here. I'm not seen it.
You see the parents picking up their children from the federal government school. Everything don't go south. Because which school safe? Who go teach you when you finally get admission to anywhere? Who go teach you? I am actually coming back to that. But let's go to the streets.
The gate has been opened. We are now in the premises of the Lagos State House of Assembly, led by the leadership of the NLC and all other comrades here, including Barrister Femi Falana of SAN.
Solidarity. But there are some other things said at the, at the event by Barrister Femi Falana. Just some subtle messages that I actually want to add to this chat too. Would you like to listen? This one.
Great Nigerian people. Great. Once again, I would like to commend the Nigerian Labour Congress for bringing out workers all over the country today, bringing them out to protest against the insensitivity of the federal government, particularly our young catching president. As we are gathered here now, he's on his way to Senegal to deliver a speech, Liberia to deliver a speech. The president is tired. He has said that he's anxious to go back to Katsina. We are asking him to rush back home and leave Nigeria in peace. The president is tired. Boko Haram boys are taking over Abuja. Yesterday there was another attack In fact, they were going to attack the law school. They killed about 3 soldiers yesterday. We are telling the government that enough is enough. Enough of killings of our people. Enough of strikes in our tertiary institutions. For Nigerians and for workers, we want to thank workers. What you have demonstrated today is your capacity to take power in Nigeria. And you must be ready. You must be prepared to snatch power from the enemies of our people. So let them stop deceiving our people that there is no money. A few of them, about 400, took loans from our banks, called them toxic loans. 5.4 trillion is old now. Do you understand me? This government claims that it wants to spend 6.5 trillion on importation of PMS. We are saying this is fraudulent. We are saying this is unacceptable. We are saying this is corruption. Comrade, I'm leaving you with one word. Please, President Buhari, collect money from 10 of your people, 10 looters, to resolve this problem.
Barrister Falano. He said more. There's a part where he actually told him, Ogbeni, he don't do. Go back to Daura. The same Daura that they said, the Boko Haram have now said, this man, Shege Barau Bansa, Dangadan Gejia, Barau Bansani. If Buhari touch Daura, you go see him inside the breaking news. We then go hold him because it be like say it's not even safe for him to go to Daura. It's not safe for him to go to Kaduna. But Baba Falana is saying that Buhari leave us, they go.
He has said that he's anxious to go back to Katsina. We are asking him to rush back home and leave Nigeria in peace. The president is tired. Boko Haram boys are taking over Abuja. Yesterday there was another attack. In fact, they were going to attack the law school. They killed about 3 soldiers yesterday. We are telling the government that enough is enough. Enough of killing of our people. Enough of strikes.
Enough. Go back to Katsina. Go back. He's not going anywhere. Now don't enter. If you want every one of them to go back to where they come from and what they are enabling and gradually dragging on to us as a people in the name of Nigeria, you will break it up. One of the victims released by the terrorists just yesterday spoke with the media. I will try and share that with you. But somehow, if you also want to know how degenerated it has become, some will tell you, but there are also good people within this. You better just keep your mouth where you're supposed to stay. No open arm, so that you are not going to make us, regret the fact that we believe you probably have some senses, right? Now, so that they sell the bobo to you. There are good ones here. We are talking about a system. We are not talking about, a terrible system doesn't produce good people, okay? That is why what they do to you, what they do for you, they usually consider them as privilege, even when they were supposed to be serving you. For example, right? She be this one self na police officer. Have you know be police?
They try me. Something. See.
Don't do now. With the fact story.
If I want to collect money, I go collect better money. And they collect change. Now, I know they hide down. Me, I know they hide down. I just said no. If you ask me how much you collect, my former commander said, if you want to collect money, collect the one way. Me, I go give and small if the case boss. Not the one way me I go chop. He said collect better money. He go follow me chop him, and he go defend me. So not be all this change where they give me and they collect change. How much they there? How much they there? Talk her out now.
What will do for
Talk her, if you know it, I will tell you, I'm a customer and I'm a market with this.
yeah.
Now here they sell. I don't go help you. Not direct to. Tinubu did they pay salary?
No, salary.
Oh, somebody did pay salary.
It's wrong, go.
Why did they pay salary? What is all they do for president?
It's wrong, go. So use your customer.
I know fuck your wife. Only your wife, if I want this, I will go jail. If your wife, now you can tell me. But money for road, what did they give me? Lord, I tell you, say, don't. Now my market.
I don't want.
Make come with move here see you want to.
This one I work for man. You dey try small small, you don't dey meet up. Say the try small small, you still remain.
Our own going to.
You don't shout for policeman finish.
Carry.
I won't make you dead.
He no shout for you. Nobody shout for you.
Yeah, no be that long.
Nobody shout for you.
Show yourself. This one they shout. Come, who they shout for you that time? I'm not two of them. Who they shout for you that time?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but all of us they shout with that now. As I don't point all of us.
No be apart from this one, the paper no complete. Okay, inside this side this motor. It is side this motor. The paper of the motor no complete.
Which paper no complete?
Say which paper we know they make a measure. Information about the vehicle.
Mon position, Inspector Jean, ba?
Wait. Which plate number?
That is our beloved Nigeria police officer. And right there in the comment as well, for you to know that it is a mad country. A mad country with mad people that don't even know they are mad. Every abnormality is normal to them, and there is a reason for it. Nigeria is a crime scene. It is only when you are, people complain about corruption, they complain about abuse of power, they complain about stealing and all those stuff, not because they don't like it too. Many of them complain because they are not the ones doing that stealing, doing that looting, doing that oppression, doing that power play, and all those stuff. Some people who complain with you, complain like you and say, oh, this country. They are complaining not because they care. Some are complaining because they are not the ones doing that looting. Just like one joke somebody shared with me a while back. And all the time, whenever I remember that, it is not the joke in it. It is actually the message in it, which is sort of a cryptic message that is not funny. A reporter was interviewing a Nigerian businessman, a supposed Nigerian businessman. Say, hello, sir. Can we speak to you, please? We see that you are so distressed. You are, you look, aggrieved. Or so. What's going on, sir? Can we talk to you, sir? Then he was turned around and said, no, be this country. Like this. Sir, can we speak to you? Can we talk to you just for a minute? You are so, aggressive. Would you mind granting us an interview? He collected the microphone. Say, what happened, sir? Is it not this country? Is it not this Nigeria? This country has rotten. This Nigeria has, this is not a country. This country is so corrupt. Can you believe it? Sir, what happened? Can you believe it in broad daylight? There is no honest person anymore. No sincere people anymore. People are so selfish, greedy. Can you believe it? I said, what happened, sir? What happened? I was in my shop and this young man walked in. Well, it looks like a good customer. So I welcomed him. And then the next thing, he bought goods from my shop. How much, sir? 2 million naira. Okay. So what happened? Did he not pay you? He paid me. Then what happened, sir? Can you believe it? 150,000 of that money is fake. Oh, that's sad. So he paid you 2 million, but 150,000 of the money is fake. Yes. I'm so angry, man. I'm so sorry, sir. So what have you then done? Have you called the police? Have you reported it? So where is the money? I mean, no. Call police. Why would I call the police? This country, corrupt police? Corrupt, everyone is. But what would you do? How would you get your money back? So where is the money now? I've spent it, sir. Yeah, I've spent it. This country can never be better. Sir, you spend the 150,000, the fake 150,000 naira. Yes, I've spent it. What do you want me to do? You want me to count to keep my loss? My friend, that's why I'm angry. That's why I'm angry, sir. So everyone most of the time, let me say not everyone, many people who are publicly express their disappointment in the failed leadership in Nigeria. And then you will see the same set of people. They are queuing behind another set of criminal leaders telling you that, no, these ones are better. No, these ones are better. We know everybody is corrupt. That's what they will tell you. Every abnormality is normal in Nigeria. Do you understand that now? Because most of the time, majority of those who complain, this country is terrible, honestly speaking. Say, Baba, say the idea, you know, here is another one. Oh, I just remember that. Here is another one. Every abnormality is normal to them. Is that funny? Anyway. So every abnormality is normal to them in this regard, right? Nigeria is a poor country where the people in power deliberately made the people in Nigeria poorer, deliberately. Okay? So many people can't really, or let me say Nigeria generally can't afford to pay for a proper electricity. Do you know that? So therefore, the electricity companies who probably don't give a damn if they give you power or not, they also choose to give them ridiculous charges. So it's like a pure mess of a place. Robbing each other of everything and all of that. It's like, survival of the fittest, right? Then you will see people complaining about NEPA not bringing lights and all of that. And then you will see them on the other hand, bragging about, if you say, the only thing where they worry me right now is how I'm going to pay the NEPA bill. Man, I saw the NEPA bill they brought. If you see the NEPA bill they brought for me this month, how much? Almost 40,000 naira. What do they want me to do? They have cut our lights now. They said until we pay the money, they are not going to reconnect the light. About Namumu, they pay NEPA bill. People will tell you that. And then you will just be there like, so Abimumu. So how they pay for electricity where they bring, So Abimumu. Say, as you look at this one. See, tallest. When was the last time you pay NEPA bill? Which NEPA? NEPA, which I don't even get meter. You know they use light. You say, I get light now. Kilo happen. Kilo shele. See, cause see this mugo. He won't go pay NEPA 40,000 so that they can reconnect his lights. Can't see this mumu. Baba, no pay NEPA anything. No. I'm wrong. They go run on for you now. For the past 9 months now, I know they pay NEPA. Which NEPA? People will know they bring light. So it's like normal to them. Baba, okay, what are you saying? So what do you want them to do? That's why I said that many of them are not really against crime, terrible behavior, selfishness, things that just is about them. Now, only when the thing no reach them. Now so you go see solidarity forever. You know what I mean? Soli. Then the next thing you see them, they say, why are you following that person? He's one of those who brought us this wahala now. I say, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't think. You don't just talk. Listen to me. There is no saint. Everybody is a criminal. We just need to choose the one that is a little bit God-fearing. Baba is only in Nigeria. I have seen people that will tell you that they are looking for God-fearing criminals. So that's why I told you, I said that they are not, most of them are not against crime. And that is why you will see some of them that will be blackmailing you now. Okay? After all this failure, after all these killings, after all this economic destruction, right? The poverty and all of that. Okay? They will tell you, where's your own father? Where's your father? As if to say, now my papa, they promised them free education. Now my papa, they give them $1 to choose their president. Where your own papa? Show us your papa. My brother, if I bring my sick papa and say, make you come vote for him, even you yourself, you could say, this Mayegun, and you want your own children to treat you right. Mayegun, how could you do this to your baba? Say you wouldn't you say that to me? But I know some of you won't say that because you love your criminals differently. And I actually respect you for that. I do respect you a lot. That you love your criminals differently. I just don't want you wearies to be pretending, to be disguising. If this person are your papa, Baba, let's be honest now. Come on. Let's be honest. She now the presidents this person suppose they look for, or they're supposed they do, or they're good ultimate search for the best old people's home where they feel taken to, where they go to take care of them. And then go just there, they go get somebody where go they try no trouble and don't disturb him. Trust me. I mean, let's be honest. If this person are my papa, now old people home I go they look for him. But some of you, it get us CB. You know what I mean? Nothing is really normal. Look at this young lady. She was kidnapped in Abuja yesterday, and her kidnappers have replied their family. They said, you will never see her again. This is the situation. That could be anybody, any one of you. Do you get me now? Just like somebody came on Mayegun's Diary Political the other day. My brother, you are watching me. I'm talking to you, you that said that let's look at it from another perspective. In case, what if Tifnumbu want to come back and then do some level of restitution and all of that, of everything is done? You say, Baba, you are looking for God-fearing criminal to real alone. Are you not deceiving yourself? Somebody said, Mayegun, there is nobody that God cannot use. Why are you deceiving yourself? Bokwari is now going to Liberia to go and advise them on security. Are you not laughing? Is the joke not on you? You are looking for God-fearing criminals to come and help you save Nigeria. That's a fraud taken too far. Sometimes if we have to remind you that all of that, they have consequences, trust me, it is for your own sake. If this one are my papa, I'm not, see, this is not even like, some of you think that when we talk about this, it's like they are wishing him evil or wishing him death. He's not wishing himself well, for real, okay? You have seen what Bokwari did with your lives, right? As a young person, right? You should never have forgiven the older generation who didn't tell you more about Bokwari, especially so many of you were young people 8 years ago. How old are you 8 years ago? You watching me. How old were you 8 years ago? 17, 18? You voted for the first time 7 years ago, Abby. So how old were you then? 18, 19. Do you see that? You knew nothing about the terrorist called Bokwari. They told you it was a disciplinarian, is a non-corrupt, this is this and that, blah, 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 blah. You bought into it. You should never see all these things you are going through today. Your future has been looted. Forget it. To save your own children. You are 25 now, Abby. 27, 28, or what? 30, Abby. It's the same thing. You were younger then because you had no idea, better idea of who these rogues who put themselves together to save you in 2015. You didn't know anything about them for real, other than what lies and propaganda they told you. Some of you are younger today. You are on social media, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. You are jumping up and down like the frogs. We jump out of water, can't jump enter hot water, can't they do galo here and there, defending these rogues. Some of you, now when these thieves took over power in Yoruba land and gave birth to you so young, 21, 22, Abi, you want to go and vote for your own death certificate, because that's what it is, death warrant. If those who were older, if they were honest, like many of us who did our best to be honest with what was in stock for you, today, this Nigeria that is about to blow, the one they have pushed to the cliff edge, maybe it could have been averted. I mean, for real, it could have been averted. So I'm talking to you now, especially those of you who are now younger. Those of you who are not too young now, who are like in your 30s, don't make the same mistake. The same mistake the people who were older than you, that should have advised you then, convinced you seriously. If you go and mislead this young one, maybe you they get 1 million boys here and there. If they see your body, when they grab you, when the whole thing touch you, at least your family will have something to remember. Save your future. These ones have looted them. Are you with me? Would you hand over your future for somebody like youth?
He said, "Go. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to tolerate. I beg peace. Part of your master plan. You be there. And yes, I'll be a youth. And I'm a youth."
Whatever they are giving you or whatever they are promising you, can you just go to bed tonight? I'm talking to you. You see, your brothers and sisters older than you, they abused me 7 years ago. Okay? Today, the ones who are not dead have turned beggars. The ones who managed to get to graduate, they are jobless. So it's not me. You are not doing me. So you are doing yourself. When you go to bed tonight, you should just sleep. Orumeta, kò sùn sápá ọ̀tún, kò sùn sápá òsì, kò sùn káàkà. Orumeta tọmọkùnrin ń sùn, kò rò lé ayé ẹ̀, kò rò pé tí Buhari ò bá kọ́ mi lọ́gbọ́n, ṣé kọ́ọ̀lù yìí ńkọ́? Ṣé kò ń ṣe kó bóyá pé ẹ̀mí alóore ló ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé kí n ro
Commitment for us as members of the action.
The man get dementia. Dementia is when you can't remember things very well. It is old age. Okay? There's nothing special about it other than it's a terrible disease that people usually suffer when they are older. Tifnubu said he's 70. Fine. You cannot cheat nature. He's lied about everything about him. Nothing is real. Okay? So let's agree he's 70. Now he's suffering from dementia. Okay? Memory loss is a normal thing among old people between the ages of 70 and above. Okay? So Tifnubu is suffering that, and you want to put your future in that, Abi? I know Emi kolo de nse o Yoba. Tifnubu as he is also suffering from, there's another one, incontinence. Did I get that right? Incontinence. Incontinence is that one, to get age. That one is a medical condition that once it happens, you cannot control how you dey wee or you dey poo. Sometimes, if you control it, sometimes you won't be able to know until you will just move and you'll be like, oh, damn it, man. I've already soaked myself. This thing is medical, okay? So they are not something to be ashamed of. They are not something to make somebody look like they are going to die or something. No. But you see, in your Nigeria, una like to lie to yourself, see. Any small thing, you think say that some evil people are doing you. Talking about this make you think that, hey, you're the enemy of Tinubu. There is no enemy of Tinubu. Now Tinubu be enemy of himself. Do you get that? Tinubu is the enemy of himself. He's suffering that. He's suffering memory loss. Then he's also suffering, what is this one called? Parkinson disease. These are normal diseases that are normally associated with old people, by the way. They are not really good. If you have a family member suffering that, yeah, honestly speaking, it's a different trauma for many families who have this kind of, parents who are going through this. So that is why nobody should mock that. But you see, with Tinubu, because of his greed, and for so many of you, because of what they go give you or what they promise you, in your different communities, all of you now, we won't be cancelled or become this or that. You don't care. You don't actually really love the guy. You don't love him. There's no point. See, if you see any Lagos Abobaku that says that they love Tinubu is a lie. They don't really love the guy. In fact, I kind of feel like they intentionally they are setting the guy up. If not, see, they know that he has Parkinson. The first time they saw it in public and people joked about it, their own reaction to that or their remedy to that is to what? Is to add a microphone to his head so that he won't need, he will use hands-free microphone. Then you see the Lagos Abobaku talking about Biden. Ha! Che niti juni. Even Americans under Biden right now. If some of them, if they can hold Biden one-on-one, they go beat him. Biden is also old. America is also in recession right now. A lot of things going on in that. But you know the difference, America has a system that can always checkmate things like this. In Nigeria, you have Boko Haram. What are they giving back to you to even help you from this downward spiral? They say America get old person as president. You say go market, they shout at Biden. How old is Biden? Then use your brain. Suffer no they tire you. Go to America, that same America right now. If they grab if they see Biden, no DSS, I've been a CIA, I've been a FBI. They go beat them. In America right now every day Biden they explain why Americans have to pay extra on fuel. And you need to see the joy on his face every time he realizes that the same fuel they bought for $4 or $6 a gallon last week, they are now buying it for $5 something. You will be seeing him jubilate and say, oh, well, it's coming down. In Nigeria, your own is perpetuity of suffering. How many times you saw Biden go to Maiduguri to go and receive medical care, running away from the terrorists in Washington? Surely you possible go àwọn èèyàn tó pé tí ẹ máa béèrè irú àwọn question yẹn, but èmi control láti sọ fún yín pé na so they deceive una. See all those your patriotic auntie uncles abroad, the Abroadian Buhari didirins, Abroadian humbled slaves, obedient fools, the Mumu Madus Belly lecturers and the Mumu lecturers. Many of them, they are living in America. They can't stand Joe Biden. And they are telling you somebody where they pee for pants. They say, where's your papa? Is that your defense? Somebody want to be president of Nigeria, right? They pee himself, didn't medical care that even Nigeria cannot give him. He will need to go and live abroad to get that medical care. And you they compare him to Biden to real long. Have you seen where Americans are actually roasting Biden as well? Maybe by then you feel like, man, Nigeria politicians are so lucky. And they are indeed. So they are making you think all these things are no, they are not. They are not even similar. America can get rid of Biden in their next election if they believe that this inflation, this whole thing is killing them. Can you get rid of Kolu or get rid of Bokwari? You can't. They burn you. So don't let anybody blackmail you into accepting something that is not real. Don't. Okay? So I'm going to stop here. Take 1 or 2 calls. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. And when I get back here, I'll take calls. But until then, members of the Temple of Truth, I have told you many times that we can't have a lot of people around, and then the offering baskets, which is the likes, is so low. On YouTube, we currently have over, nearly 2,500 of us anyway. And we only have about 600 of you who have managed to stop by and just say, well done, Mayegu. So you can still do that while I take this break. When I get back, we'll continue. So if this is your first time of watching Mayegu, you can like this video, okay? And you can subscribe as well. But on YouTube, maybe if I come back, the rest, the remaining 2,000 of us would have managed to stand up, pick our device, and drop the offerings. Don't go anywhere. I will take some calls when I get back.
Liar.